Welcome back to another episode of Horror Galore. You know, 10th episode. Historic 10th episode. Because it's 10th. We're finally in the double digits in this series. And this first one, we're in the ends, so I'm pretty sure everyone knows what the hell's going on now, but it's a quad feature of A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, A Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors, and A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. So with this quadrilogy here, well, it's actually not a quadrilogy, it's the, what would you call it? It's quadtep? I can't think. The Four Horsemen. So, Nightmare on Elm Street, absolute classic. And one of Johnny Depp's earliest films. He's in it. I think this actually might be his second or third film. He's in it. It's a very good movie. Right? Freddy's Revenge. It sounds what it is. Freddy's pissed that he lost in the first film and he comes back to get revenge. Freddy 3 Dream Warriors. Not so much. Because, well, first off, Dokken does the theme song for that movie. I'm not a fan of Dokken, but that song's actually not bad. Especially when you remember that it's an 80s glam song, or glam metal song. But it's a good song anyway. Nonetheless, I think the movie might be better. I think the song may be better than the movie. So Dream Warriors is, they're doing with psychics, or not psychics, all these children have sleep deprivation. So they have problems with that, and vivid imaginations and sort of thing, so that they're able to focus their dreams in order to fight Freddy Krueger. And then we get to number 4, Dream Master. I don't even fucking remember the film. And I watched it. I don't even remember it. That's how bad it is, probably. Because I don't remember the film that I watched. Which also tells you it's not... It can't be that great of a film if I've watched it and I don't remember any of it. And that... Each one of these two I've only watched once. I remember Dream Warriors more. I don't remember anything about Dream Master. That may have been the film where they... Actually, that may have been the one where they discussed... Where they explain that he has his powers from a Greek god of dreams. That might be the one. But now we get to... Or it could be this one. These 4 films of A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Child, Freddy's Dead, The Final Chapter, Wes Craven's A New Nightmare, and Freddy vs. Jason. Like I said, that may have been Dream Child, maybe the one where they explain his backstory. Which I don't like explaining backstories. If you're going to give the backstory, you give it at the first installment, not the 5th one. Freddy's Dead, The Final Chapter. He dies. Yay, thumbs up. A New Nightmare. I remember when that film came out, my father would not let me watch it. And I don't even know if my father liked it, but I wound up watching going, wow. Wow, this is weird. Really weird. And if that would have been the first one that I watched, it would not have made sense because I didn't know the people that are in it. You know, it's that Freddy is a fictional character that shows up in the real world, and so the actual actor that's playing Freddy in the film series is going, no, it's just a character and then he gets killed by Freddy Krueger. I would not have got that. I would not have understood that that was the actor, or that the girl that's calling him is the girl from the first 2 movies. It would not have made sense to me. But retrospectively, it winds up being good that I wasn't allowed to watch it. Now, Freddy vs. Jason. In the Friday the 13th episode, I said that after Jason goes to hell, the mask is there, Freddy's hand comes up, pulls him down, it's set up for Jason 10. That would have been Jason versus Freddy. Of course, that didn't happen. And so when it eventually happens, it becomes Freddy versus Jason, which is why it is a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, not a Friday the 13th movie. The movie is just shit. And then they start fighting, and then it becomes good. Absolutely horrible horror film. Very good action movie. And I really like what they did with this. I'm not sure what the context were, but they had tanks there, like a helium tank, and Freddy slashes off the tops of them, and they go and shoot off like rockets. Because that actually happens. If you knock the nozzle off a helium tank, it will shoot. It will go. It will take off. That's an actual thing. Now, as you know, those two, sometimes you get the problem of double features, where I got them on 2 different discs. Oh well. Another video game is a tie-in video game, Saw. I believe this Saw, this takes place after Saw 1, and explains one of the characters after that movie for the sequel. Problem is, I've never finished it because it's puzzle games. Eventually I get to the point where I go, I don't understand how to do this puzzle. You know, I'm not a puzzle genius. So I go as far as I can, and then I'm done. But I liked it. I was dating a girl who said she loves puzzle games and she likes horror movies, so we played this. She couldn't pass level 1. Now we're into the P section with the people on the stairs. This movie, very odd. Like, I don't know what Wes Craven was doing when he came up with this movie, but it looks a little blurry. It's still a good movie, but I don't actually think it's horror at all. It has horror elements. There's a lot of when you get to the basement, there's a lot of bones and stuff, but it's not really a horror film. I don't even know what to put it under. It's not like there's no action to it. Very little action. It's not like it's a drama. It's more of a dark thriller. But nonetheless, it's a good movie. And I'm thinking, should I continue on? And the answer is no. That's going to be the end of this one. I'm going to save those for the next one. For the next one? Save those for the next episode. So like if you did. If you liked it, click that like button. Comments, please do. Give me whatever you got. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you want to support the channel, you can do that on Patreon. Links are for that in the description. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.